Hi, I'm Miles, and I really like surfboards. Welcome to the Magic Board Quest.
This is my deepest reaches Megafish. These boards are super popular right now, and I think for good reason. It's an absolute rocket ship and rides kind of unlike any mid-length I've ever ridden.
I love it so much, I've got 2 of them, but I'll get to that in a sec. This board is awesome, but it's not necessarily very user-friendly, so I'm giving it a 6 on ease. The whole deal with this board is it's insanely fun trimming and it's super duper fast, so it gets a 9 on speed. And for turns, I'm giving it a 6. You can turn it and it pivots like a longboard, but it really prefers trimming and carving going straight. So I started with the 7.6 and thought it might be cool to try one that was bigger, but I actually prefer the 7.6. I think 8.0 might even be the ideal size for me. They're both awesome, they just serve kind of different purposes. I'll do another quick run through of the board matrix. You got wave storms as your baseline. You got longboards that are fast and less focused on turning. Then shortboards are good for turns but don't generate as much speed. And then I'll leave the boards that I've already reviewed on here so you can compare them. The DR's got longboard speed, but it turns a little bit better. And then the 7.6 turns better, but it's not quite as fast.
So this one is 9 foot, 23 wide, 2 7/8. This is number 1044.
So the dims on the 7.6 are 7.6, 21 3/4, 2 5/8.
As you'd imagine, they're pretty similar, so I'm just going to show you the 9.0. The outline's just a big old fish with really straight rails that makes it super duper fast. And the combination of that straight outline with this ultra flat rocker, again, super, super fast. The heart of this board is in the bottom contours. It's got this double concave that runs kind of through the whole board, but it's also got this triplane rail where at the outer edge of the board, the rail really softens up and gives it this kind of loose, slippery, slidey glide feel. So check it out. This double contour flows pretty much through the entirety of the board. Still going here, still going. And you can see that rail still's got that triplane slope. You're about 2/3 of the way up the board here. Now it goes into this kind of V, I wouldn't call it a belly, and then it's flat out the front. This is pretty cool. That contour runs all the way through the tail. Here's another angle of that bottom contour. While we're down here, it's got twin keel fins, again, super fast. These fins are a little further back than other fishes, which just means you really got to get your foot back to turn. And then I'd put the rail in the 60/40 bucket, but it's got that triplane, and it's got this little hard edge that you can see better on the 7.6.
It's a strange shaped rail. It's cool.
And I know I keep saying it, but man, this thing is hecka flat with just enough nose to keep you from burying it. One thing I want to mention is every DR is different and they're all numbered, so you can see this one has different fins. It's a uniquely shaped board and can be tricky to ride, but it brings new and exciting feelings to your surfing. Riding the DR is a treat. It has this magic feeling that I don't get on other boards as you trim up to the top of the wave. It's hard to explain, but it's super, super fun. The combination of the flat rocker, the triplane concave, and the straight rail with the twins makes it so fast. That being said, you do compromise on the board's ability to turn. It turns a bit like a longboard, still very maneuverable, but it doesn't really like to get all the way turned around. These factors make it a really great point break board. You could ride it at a beach break, but it definitely likes point breaks with lined up waves. I will say, if you get your hands on one, it likes to be ridden really far back with your foot like on top of the fins. So that's the DR. It's a great addition to your quiver and adds some unique fun to your collection.
All right, thanks for joining me on the quest for the Magic Board. Let me know what other boards you want to see reviewed, and we'll see you next time.